Scene point oh. Hey y'all, artist poet girl here, also known as APG Jamie, and today we're going to do some mixed media postcardage. Alright. So I've sped up most of this pretty much because I spent like 2 hours working on probably. Maybe, yeah, something like that. So anywho, I got this script background stamp, and I wanted to, oh, thank you, Champ, stamp on the blank white cardstock bits there to do a little background texture, visual texture. It's visual, y'all. There is no, there will end up being texture on the postcards, but this is visuals texture, y'all, to add interest. And I'm going to use that. There is the craft mat that I have folded up. Please note, you are not supposed to fold these up because folds will crinkle your mats, okay? So don't fold them, roll them, all right? So anyway, it was, what was that? Distress Oxide inks. I love that stuff, y'all. Smooshing some on the craft mat and then spritzing some water on there and then slapping the dragon. And that's what I do for all of them. I'm making 6 of them today because that's how many I'm making. That's how many scrap pieces of white cardstock I have laying around. And I used some other scrap card as well. I die cut it, and you'll see that coming up in a little bit. Let me get that stuff away in advance. Just using a couple colors at one time and whatever was left on the mat from the time before, because there will be some residuals on there. Residents. And then if I felt like the card was a little too wet soppy, I just smacked another one on top of it. Heat gun, y'all. This will be a heat gun rich kind of video. Off and on. Any hoots. Heat gun. And when you're doing drying this stuff, be sure to dry from the back as well. Just saying. And because I am just using cardstock, it's not necessarily a water friendly media, but it'll take it. And here are the die cuts. These were just some die cuts. I laid some scraps of card on top of the dies and ran it through the machine, so they came out kind of however they came out is how they came out. Okay, I'm just poking out all the little bits in there. I thought I would use more of those little bits, but I really didn't. So yeah, and this part I'm just going to lay out some of them and glue them down, and I am using gel medium for this because it's cardstock, so it's a little heavier than what matte medium tends to like to do. And my jar of gel medium's almost gone, so I need to try to hurry up and use it up before it dries up. Okay, so just haphazardly slapping them down where I think I like them. Okay, I did not have any preconceived ideas. I really didn't. And at one point, they sure look a hot mess, y'all. They really looked a hot mess. And I thought, oh Lord, what have I gotten myself into with this project? I tell you, I just don't even know about myself sometimes. So I've sped it up considerably because I went from like 2 hours down to 18 and not quite half a minute. Okay? It'd be 18 and a half minutes. There will be a photo montage. There is a list of ingredients in the description box below the video. Please click on the word more to see more. I always think it's funny to say that. I know it's corny, but so it goes. I like corn. I come from a long history of family growing corn on the farm. So anywho, I just have, like I said, those were scraps that I used die cuts on, and yeah, trimming some of them up and laying them on there. And no, I really wasn't paying too much attention to color combinations. And some may be better than others, but that's just how the story goes, isn't it? Gel medium. Should have used a bigger brush, but y'all know how I am. I see the grab the small one and trimming up the edges, trimming around the edges, and it's really best to do that when it's dry. But I didn't always wait for it to be dry because vegan. Oh, just zooming along. I probably could have cut some of this out, but instead of cutting it out, I just sped it up to like 16 times because my fingers don't go that fast. Now that's a stencil, a crackle stencil, and I'm using some spray inks and spray paints, but not aerosol spray paints on these, and that's my little spray booth. If I think about it, hey again, y'all, I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner. Okay, for y'all to see how I made that fancy thing. So I do this to all my cards. I actually missed doing one, so I had to go back and try that one again later. And it's just a piece of cardstock I had laying around that I'm using to sop up the extra spray ink stuff. Because why waste it? I have an interesting, I didn't say pretty, I said interesting looking cardstock. Here again, y'all. Because you don't want to waste that ink. No, you don't. I'm cleaning it up. And some of it kind of rubs off a little bit later on because this is on top of gel, y'all. And then again, some more. Oh, I won't tell you the rest. I'll wait till we get there. Maybe I'll remember to tell you. And yes, I just use the same stencil on every one of them. Every one of them is the commonality of the stencil. Different colors. So there we go. Spritz some water on there. Now here's some oil pastels I picked up at the King Dollar in Humble, Texas, y'all. They have good stuff at that one. Mine here in Cornrow doesn't have such good stuff. Anyways, these were nice, not bad, little oil pastels. Just saying, because they weren't. Oh, let's use some washi. I have this carp load of washi tape. Washi. And let's just stick some of that on there, because I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So I got out the matte medium because y'all know it doesn't stick real well. And then I'm like, oh no, this is not even working on top of that gel. Okay, it was a gloss gel. But anyway, that matte medium wouldn't work for that. I don't know what the problem was. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just get the Aleene's original tacky glue out, because that stuff works on concrete. Well, I've not actually personally used it on concrete, but you probably could. Just saying, you probably could. Here, got some more, y'all. So just sticking down some washies. Here you go. And no, I don't know the brands of this washi tape. It's just all haphazard in the top of my little Roscog cart over there on my left. And I'm just sticking it down because I like it. Sure is pretty. Now that yellow one, you can't really even hardly see, but it makes an interesting pattern on there. Okay, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? Here comes some more of that oil pastels, because I'm trying to do essentially the same thing on each card. A little oil pastel, a little spray, a little washies, different washies, because I try to do a little color coordination, but it didn't necessarily always worked out so good. Like I said, it's just sometimes some of them look like a real hot mess, y'all. Real hot mess. And so there we go. I don't know what I'm doing with the oil pastels. I really don't. I don't know. But they were $1. Okay, so I thought I'll try them for $1. They smear out pretty good. I have some other more expensive oil pastels somewheres. And I'm not a fan of those because they don't smear so good. They're really hard. Maybe they're too old. Maybe I didn't use them soon enough. Now this here's some Jane Davenport washi. So yeah. That one I know. That one I recognize. So yeah. Her little face is one. Any hooties. Just moving along. Trying to make maroon with the blues or the purples and the red or whatever colors that was. Here's some thread. I have some gold and silver thread. Actually, I have 2 golds because I bought the gold and then I couldn't find it. So I bought it again. Thank goodness for coupons, y'all. I'm just saying. You can't hardly see. I can't see it on my little screen. You might can see it in the photo montage, which will be coming up towards the endish. And that's just another little piece of die cut stuff there. And I had these 7 Gypsies letters, and I thought, well, let me just use some of them too. So I'm painting them black with just plain old black craft paint. Y'all didn't need to see that part. Just paint them, okay? And that is Big Chat word sticker, Tim Holtz. And I just inked the edges on that. Gluting it down. Yes, it's a sticker, but I still glued it down. It's like washi. Just gluing it down. Because I did. And that word says today. I don't know if you can tell that's what that says, but that's what that says. Today's. Be yourself today. Because I'm already taken. And, yeah. Do all of them get letters and words? No, not really. Do all of them get thread? No, not really. And in a little while, I'm going to be gluing on some gems on one of them. But then I put some little flat back pearls on another one. But I didn't show you that part. I don't know. Studio gremlins. Something. I don't know. I think I did pretty good on staying on screen most of the time, y'all. You know, can I get a thumbs up for doing it? What? One thumbs up for staying on? Okay. More gold and silver thread, because silver and gold. Oh, it's not Christmas time. Don't sing that song. Burl Eyes was way more butter at it than me. So that was just some little glue over there on my little side plate, and I stuck it on the end of my pokey tool and just smooshed it over there. Now I'm going to do some shorthand because these are big giant letters, and I didn't have, you know, the space to spell out UR. So I just put UR, the letters, you know, like the kids do on the shorthand in their texting messages. I have a hard time using that shorthand, do y'all? I almost always have to type everything out, and I use periods and commas and apostrophes and exclamation marks and pictures and whatever. Wish. It's just a simple little wish. Your wish. As opposed to my wish. Oh, hello, darling. I say that a lot when I go in chat rooms. Well, sometimes I say that, and sometimes I don't. And when I say, I mean type it, because I don't say it out loud. Well, I might say it out loud and type it at the same time. So we are now almost 13 full minutes into this video, which leaves about 5 minutes left. See, these are some flower gems I got from that same King Dollar in Humble, y'all. I like that one. Okay? These are really cute little flower gems, y'all. So this one's not getting any big letters, but it's got a typewriter, a little wooden veneer typewriter. And I got picked those up from Tuesday morning quite some time ago. It's almost embarrassing to say how long I've had some of this carp. So we're going to use our Aleenes on the back, because this is just cardstock, y'all. And computer printed backs, you know, sort of like I do for my ATCs, you know, sort of mostly, yeah, pretty much the same. Roll it on there, Woody. And just using the Aleene, smearing it around with the brush, because you don't want to leave those big old ridges in there, because they'll show on the other side and it will look weird. Okay? It'll look weird. And when you're doing this, you want to try to hold it down so that you don't smoosh it around and get glue on the front of it, because, you know, you don't want glue on. So my digital recorder died on me. I don't even know what I was saying, because I was just like, oh no, my recorder died. So anyway, I was gluing on those backs, and now we're trimming up around the edges, because sometimes I have extra. Okay? And now we're going to ink around the edges. Yes, we are doing this. This is something we are doing. So now on this one, I was inking around, and I thought, you know what? This one looks a little more plainer. Well, it does look a little more plainer to me, sort of. So I think I'm going to try to remedy that. First, I thought about using some foil, and then I thought, I don't know. Let's do some embossing. I have this fun, what's that called? Black glitter. Description box below will tell you what it is. And I also have this silver color. Okay, it looks gray here, but when it heats up and melts, it turns gray. Now I'm mixing them because it's my embossing powder, and I can do that if I want to. And yes, I can rub it in with my finger if I want to, because you know that actually has actual texture on there, and I wanted that embossing powder to get kind of down in there, so that's why I rubbed it with my fingers like that. So, but you don't have to do that. I'm just trying to get tap just a teeny tiny bit out, and then sometimes that just comes out a whole bunch. So, and that's a Zig embossing pen. Okay, it's got like the ink. It's got like the embossing ink in it. So I like it. Probably could have done foil, but that's okay. I didn't. This works just fine. Made me happy. And we know that's the only important part. So now here comes the heat gun, y'all. Any day now. Oh, we're going to zoom in just a little closer because I've been real good about being on screen. Let's see if I can continue when I get close, because y'all know how that mixes me up. Can you see it melting? Can you? Huh? Huh? Can you? Huh? 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 We're almost done. Because I looked at it and I thought, no, just a little bit more. And yes, there's some loose embossing powder hanging around on there because I did not go over it with my anti-static pillow that I made myself, y'all. I did. I made it myself. Let's just put some little jiggly lines over here and throw the pattern way off, because I don't know. Sometimes I do weird crap like stuff. Like that sometimes. Get all confused on myself because, you know. There we go. Now it looks like little streamers. Rubbing it off the face, because I didn't necessarily want it on the face, but, you know, some gets on there anyway. There you go, y'all. Nice and hot. Melt that embossing powder. Makes me happy. I'm going to bend it around and heat up here and there. See what we think. Straighten it out. Yeah, I think I like it. I think we'll keep it like that. Photo montage. Because y'all see the embossing powder on there? This one looks a little plain too, so I added those pearls, but it still looks a little plain. Maybe I'll do some foil on that without the camera, because I'm through. I got to get this uploaded so y'all can have it to watch. It's true. So y'all can have it to watch. And I titled these particular postcards because, you know, that's the punchline. Peaceful interlude. So that's going to just pretty much wrap it up. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all.